Hello, this is Charting Man Dan of TheChartGuys, where we teach the little guy and girl how to utilize charts to manage their own trades and investments. What do I mean by the little guy and girl? Well, we just had two directives signed halting the implementation of a rule that requires financial advisors to act in the best interests of their client. Let that sink in a little bit. The big wigs on Wall Street can play with your retirement and hard-earned money without your best interests at heart. We currently have hundreds of members taking charge of their financial future, and we would love for you to come check out a free week with no credit card required to see if our services would be beneficial on your path to financial independence as well. What we offer, we have a separate course of over 5 hours in length on when to enter and exit positions. And in terms of what we do daily, we have nightly videos, key levels updated each morning before the bell, 2.5 hours of live daily webcam coverage in the morning and in the afternoon, and over 7 hours of educational videos. All of these links can be found in the description of this video. Come check us out. Thanks for watching. Let's get on to the technical analysis. Checking in on the technology sector, Apple and Facebook, and look at XLK continue to put on a show. We have now seen 12 green days in a row. We closed above the upper Bollinger Band today, back in breakout mode, increasing bull volume 5 days in a row. This is one heck of a run-up, and if you look at the past 12 days on XLF and you look at the past 12 days on Apple, there's very clearly a correlation where Apple's strength is being driven by the sector strength. So there's absolutely no slowdown at this point in the technology sector. The weekly upper Bollinger Band is 52.57. The only resistance that we're looking at in the short term. We're going to see if the bulls can continue to put up green day after green day. We know consolidation is coming, but until we see a bearish reversal candlestick and until we see some confirmation, the bulls are in absolute full control. This 4-period exponential moving average support is just driving the price to the upside. We're in an extremely tight channel between that support and the upper Bollinger Band resistance, and we're just being driven to the upside. And we can see on the weekly time frame, very strong follow through as well. So Apple is seeing the same thing, higher lows every single day since earnings. This now makes 3, 6, 9, 12, 14 higher lows in a row on the daily time frame. Until we break that pattern, the bears are absolutely nowhere to be found. We're holding exponential support here as well, and we're hitting all-time highs today. 136.75, 137 will be the next resistance. RSI doesn't matter that it's this high because we're in blue sky breakout. Bulls are continuing to run with it. I would only be looking for Apple consolidation if we see the technology sector consolidate as well. We are now on our 8th green week in a row on Apple. 2 months of straight bullish upside, full-on breakout mode, and no slowdown in sight. When we do consolidate, Apple should consolidate fairly significantly. But until that happens, there is no need to time the top. There is no need to be the first one in here. We can wait for some signals, give up a little bit of reward to eliminate a lot of risk, looking back to the downside. Checking now on Facebook. And the fact that Facebook is not seeing upside in the most bullish technology and market environment that we've ever seen is definitely a cause for concern. If I looked at this chart and didn't know anything that was going on in the S&P 500 and the technology sector, I would say this is an extremely bullish chart and we're looking for continuation to the upside. That being said, it is certainly concerning that we are not seeing, we're on the verge of an all-time high here, 135.49. We're less than $2 away from that level. And the fact that the bulls can't push through and get that momentum in blue sky breakout to join all the other fun that the bulls are seeing is definitely a cause for concern. So we are looking at support that must hold 132.55. That's what the middle Bollinger Band is currently as well. And in terms of resistance, 134.09 and 134.94. We are getting extremely tight, and the weekly time frame shows that. 3 weeks ago was an inside candlestick. 2 weeks ago was an inside candlestick, or I should say last week, and then this week is an inside candlestick as well. So the range is just getting tighter and tighter, volume is dropping off, and we're going to see a very clear break sometime in the near-term future. It's either going to be a break of 132.55 bearish or a break of those 134 resistances up towards that all-time high. So the bulls are holding on just fine. Bulls are probably pretty frustrated at this point that we're not seeing any follow-through. We did buy the dip today. We'll see if we can get some momentum tomorrow above 134.09 to keep the bulls in control of this daily time frame, maintaining higher lows and keeping that middle Bollinger Band support. But again, there are much more bullish plays to be playing. And I'm going to be watching Facebook very close. If we do see technology sector consolidate with the market, I will absolutely be looking at Facebook to see if we get some downside momentum, seeing as we're struggling to see upside momentum in this bullish environment. So I appreciate you checking in here. We're going to be watching these names very close as this technology sector continues to get extremely overbought to the upside. But again, RSI means a lot less in these conditions. So we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.